Are maybe outside of your comfort zone in the last few?
Well, my goal is to end the year as number one. So, and I think to be able to do that, I have to be better than Novak in these two tournaments. So, for me, I'm thinking about to, if Novak plays semi-final, I play final. If Novak play final, I try to win the tournament. No, that's my goal. But as I said many times, my goal in every tournament is to go and play my best and try to win it.
Casper, welcome to Paris, the city of love. What are you in love with?
I am in love with the clay court over at Roland Garros. That's I've had great memories from there, especially. But it's a great city. No matter what time during the year you're here, there's a lot of things to do. It's great food. I like exploring different kind of foods, and Paris is kind of like a capital in a way Michelin. Not Michelin stars, but kind of where it was funded, I guess. And it's a big goal for many chefs to have a restaurant here and open a restaurant. And fine dining, I guess, is a big thing here. So it's nice if you have time to find good locations or good places to have nice food. It's a good thing to do in Paris.
I mean, you also beat Medvedev now twice in recent finals in Beijing and Vienna. How special was this? Because he is that player that has the most win on tour this season, and he's so strong on hard courts.
Yeah, he's especially on hard courts, but he showed it also in Rome that he can play really good, basically on every surface. And I'm always looking forward to play against him because he's a player who made me grow, because I struggled a lot with him playing against him. Also, the physical part was a very important part where I was never ready, and now I feel also ready to play against him physically. Knowing still in my mind, as I always say, that for us the off-season is really important for next year, because we feel like that we can put a lot of work into my body. But generally talking, it was a great week for me. Playing against Daniil, another final after Peking, it was really important to show this level again, and so I'm very happy about the result.
Are you tired?
No.
Be honest.
I mean, obviously a little tired. I just finished a match, 3 setters, so. But actually, I thought it would be worse today, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
And I saw they're playing chess. That was the first thing that Boris introduced to our team as well. Playing chess. I think it's great, for focus and for, I think, just mental clarity and strategy. And it's Boris is a dear friend, someone that has been through a lot in the last several years of his life. So I'm really glad to see him back on the tour as a coach. It's probably not going to be that nice and comfortable for me seeing him if I face Holger, seeing him in the opposite box.
Carlitos, welcome back to Paris. You practiced with Novak yesterday. How did that happen, and who won?
Well, I think it was the best way, to get ready for this tournament. Practice with the best one. We spoke before coming here to Paris, and we talk about if we can practice one day, and it happened yesterday, and he won. Hopefully, just for this practice.
But I think it's really important for me to not go, I guess, too crazy with the nutrition, because then I think I'd be I just wouldn't be happy. It wouldn't be fun. I think it's easy for me to stay on a specific diet for a certain amount of times, but the season's all year long. So when I'm training, when I'm in competition, I'm trying to be healthy, find things that I like that I can, that are healthy enough, and then those times when I'm off, I think I need to kind of get it out of my system to eat bad and then get it back.
But what makes an indoor court the perfect condition for you? Is that literally the ideal scenario for you to play in?
Well, I think many facts that, especially with the court, so for example, even with the court, there is no rain coming on the court. So the court, unless you touch the line, usually is perfect, like no bad bounces and stuff like this. No wind, no sun. So no matter what time you play, if it's 11 in the morning or midnight, like yesterday guys played, the conditions are the same. So yeah, it's kind of, you know that almost no external factors can make you miss. So if you miss, it's kind of, okay, you did something wrong, maybe you should go under the ball a little bit more, or I don't know, play deeper. When it's windy, when it's sunny, you're like, okay, maybe the next one there's no wind, so what do I do? So more factors, which in indoor hard courts doesn't exist.
You know, especially after Ryder Cup experience and just seeing the best players in the world up close, the way they, you know, they operate, the way they communicate with their caddies, the way it's all done, and of course the atmosphere at 7:30 a.m. I didn't really believe it until I have experienced it and seen it, that, you know, you're going to have 20, 30, 40,000 people at 7:30 a.m. and then, you know, with the sunrise and then everyone screaming their guts out that early. It was phenomenal experience. I'm hooked even more to golf. I was lucky with few shots. The 16th tee off shot that went viral was a really good shot, and I'm really glad that went viral and not my rough experience in the rough at one of the other holes. So just forget about the rough experience. Focus on the tee off on 16.
So it's a big week. Always a lot of stress and pressure. I feel like going into this week, whether it be the race or trying to be a certain ranking, worried about people passing you. So it's a fun week.
What a great comeback season you've had.
Yeah.
So when you think back to those tough times all these months ago, did you think that you would be ending up in the position that you are now?
I mean, it was difficult to predict that because I think up until the French Open, pretty much I was not making any points. I was not winning a lot of matches. So it was definitely not something that was in my mind, you know, to be able to compete for Turin. But yeah, I'm happy where I am. I think the last few months were very positive, and I'm looking forward to what the last few tournaments of the season hold.
You've beaten Alcaraz, Medvedev, and the only one missing is Djokovic. I guess that's what you're.
Yeah,
that's what you're missing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, playing against Novak is a huge challenge, obviously. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, I can have the chance to face him as soon as possible. Seeing what I have improved in the last meetings and what I can still improve. So yeah, hopefully I can have a chance to play against him.
And when you know that it's my opponent's home court, you know, how does that change things? Do you try to then ignore that the whole crowd's behind him?
Yeah, I mean, you can't like not hear it. You know what's going on, but yeah, it's much more to yourself. You know, you don't really have to worry about, you know, pleasing the crowd because you're trying to piss off the crowd. You know, you want to win. So yeah, I mean, kind of just doing what you normally do, going through the routines that you normally have, and trying to play your best tennis.
Do you collect air miles? Like, are you conscious about how many miles you got?
Only because like I wasn't at all until we went to the airport. I think earlier this year, and I realized that like I have like a ridiculous status on one of the airlines.
Yeah.
And like I had no idea. Like we were standing in the economy line, and they're like, you know, like you can go over there. And I was like, really? Like, what am I? And they're like, I don't know. You have like 300,000 miles. Like.
No way.
Yeah. I'm loaded up on miles.
You can have friends and family, people here.
Yeah, everyone is coming. Yeah, like in Roland Garros, but Bercy it's something else.
And what's that like when you look up and you see all these familiar faces in the crowd watching a match?
I mean, during my match I'm really focused, so I don't see anybody. But I'm just hearing the thing, but I don't know if it's my friend or if it's my family or if it's just someone in the crowd. But after the match, when I look and I see assist them, it's very nice. Yeah.
Where would you rank this season compared to others?
Somewhere at the top, number 1 or 2, but no Grand Slam, so tough to say if I can name it number 1 season. But if we take out the Grand Slam, that's definitely by far my best season, and it's not over yet, so I can try to make it even better. I could already, but 2 finals lost to Yannick, who played well. Two of them were pretty close. Otherwise, it would be even a better one with more titles. But in general, yeah, happy with my level this season, playing great and looking forward for more.
Obviously, so much